Prepare yourself for the terrifying true story that became one of the most famous haunting legends of all time, the Amityville Horror. The story of 112 Ocean Avenue continues to captivate and terrify, raising questions about what truly happened inside that infamous house. Our story begins in 1974 with a real-life crime that set the stage for decades of supernatural claims. In the seemingly peaceful town of Amityville, a horrific mass murder occurred at the residence known as 112 Ocean Avenue. 23-year-old Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family in their beds. This heinous act stained the house's history forever. Just 1 year later, a new family, the Lutzes, looked past the home's tragic history and saw a cheap price tag. George and Kathleen Lutz, with their children, moved into the house. It was a deal too good to pass up, but they soon realized why. The happiness was short-lived. Almost immediately, the family claimed strange and disturbing events began to unfold. The house seemed determined to drive them out, unleashing a barrage of terrifying supernatural phenomena. One of the most unsettling claims was the presence of mysterious voices heard every single night at 3:15 a.m., reportedly the time of the DeFeo murders. Doors would open by themselves, and even more bizarrely, strange green slime was reported to ooze from the walls. The children claimed to see terrifying figures, suggesting the haunting directly targeted the most vulnerable members of the family. George Lutz himself became infected with the house's apparent evil, growing increasingly angry and violent without any explanation. The supernatural terror reached a breaking point, forcing the family to make an impossible decision. After just 28 days of living in unimaginable fear, the Lutz family fled the house, never to return. In their rush to escape the evil force, they left many of their personal belongings behind, prioritizing survival over possession. The Lutz's story didn't end when they left the house. It launched a global phenomenon and sparked endless controversy. Their account inspired the classic novel and film, The Amityville Horror, solidifying the legend in popular culture. To this day, the truth is debated. Was it a genuine, terrifying haunting, or a calculated hoax devised for money and fame? But the single question that still haunts investigators and believers alike is simple. If the story was fake, why did the family flee in such terror after only 28 days?